Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Sano and welcome back to another episode of the Hardcore Iron Man from Scratch series. Thank you all for joining me, guys. We are already up to episode 15, so this is kind of like a milestone episode, so I can't believe we were actually come this far. But anyway, I want to set a goal for myself of completing Lunar Diplomacy for this episode, because if you didn't know, that's going to be able to obviously unlock us Lunar spells, but also it's going to give us a tier 60 power armor set, which is obviously going to be my best in slot magic gear. In the background, also just picking up 71 farming as well, which is amazing. And also it will give us a tier 60 magic staff as well, which is going to be great just for magic training, of course. Level 72 mining in the background there as well. I also want to complete all of the prerequisite quests to complete Cabin Fever, so next episode we can go and get our black mask, hopefully. But guys, before we get into all that good stuff, I have a pretty sweet skilling montage for you guys to enjoy, so let's just jump right into it. And guys, there is level 70 smithing, thank God. Now, it was only about a 30-second clip for you, or like a 30-second montage or whatever, but holy shit, this has actually taken me quite a while. I had to go back and mine some more ore just to get to level 70. So thank God that's over. We now have unlocked a new tier of armor, and with all the mining I did do, we did actually manage to get our hands on a metamorphic geode, which is like a really rare geode. I think it's the rarest one, and these things have some really amazing rewards like onyxes and stuff. Unfortunately, we only got an effigy, which is pretty much useless to us in this stage of the game, but we also did find a strange rock as well, which are like a 100% drop rate from them. After that, we went in and did some daily challenges, most importantly a crafting one, which was just to make some urns like usual, and it did manage to pick us up 64 crafting, which is great. Always, crafting level is always a great thing, so slowly getting up there. 64, we did get some uncut onyxes from the bag as well, which is great. And we were back at the circus after that. We picked up a range level, 63 range. I'm seriously considering, like, after we complete Lunar Diplomacy and get our lunar armor, to head to Barrows in the next couple of episodes, because we probably will be able to do that after we obtain that armor. I actually did also manage to get a Mimic kill token, so I did try and kill, like, the lowest tier 1, just because I didn't want to, like, waste supplies and stuff. I know it is a safe death, but still, we did manage to complete it very easily, but unfortunately, seeing it was the easiest form of the boss, we only got one Slayer VIP token, which, you know, isn't the best reward. Now, a future goal of mine is, of course, to complete Desert Treasure, because it's a pretty crucial quest. So I needed 53 thieving for that, which we just picked up really quick. So we might do that in the next coming episodes. If you see there, all the requirements completed for Desert Treasure, apart from the quests. We did decide to go and do some Slayer as well after that, to pick up 58 Slayer, because, funny story actually, I did go to start the Lunar Diplomacy quest, realized I needed 65 magic, so I couldn't actually start it, so we decided to train some magic via Slayer. We also picked up 73 farming. This farming is just skyrocketing. Like every episode, we usually get a couple of levels here and there, which is fantastic. And yeah, as I said, train some magic through Slayer. So there's 65, which means we can now go and complete Lunar Diplomacy. I completely grazed over the fact that we needed that for that quest, but it's out of the way now, so we can go and complete the quest. Now, I decided to actually go and enchant some Dragonstone rings into some Rings of Wealth, mainly because, like, these rings actually have stats to them, but I did realize that in order to wear them, I would have to take off my Ring of Life, so it was sort of like a pointless little clip here, but I thought I'd throw it in anyway, just because it's kind of interesting, I guess. But here we are completing Lunar Diplomacy. Thank God, guys, seriously, like, this quest, as easy as it is seriously... It's super, super tedious, and it's not really a favorite of mine, but either way, we got it done. A whole heap of XP, we can access lunar spells, we can make astral runes, we unlocked a new Slayer task as well, and access to Livid Farm, which is always terrible. But yeah, as I said just before, this means that we could probably start doing barrows now. We have some decent magic gear, we've got a decent enough range and melee level. We could probably start doing some barrows in the coming episodes, so I'm definitely going to look into that. Like, this lunar army set is fantastic. Like, the magic bonus it offers is pretty friggin' insane, so it's awesome to have. We also started working on the prerequisite quests to Cabin Fever, so we just finished off the really, really easy one, which is Pirate's Treasure, digging up the chest, completing it, 2 quest points, a whole heap of rewards, and we also get an uncut emerald from the chest. Or is it a cut emerald? It's a cut emerald, my bad. And yeah, next quest was Big Chompy Bird Hunting. This is actually one of my favorite quests. I don't know why, it's just sort of, I like, if you were to ask why it's my favorite quest, I honestly couldn't tell you. There's just something about it, I really enjoy it. But we get some, a little bit of XP, couple of quest points. We are actually closing in on 125 quest points, which means we'll be able to roll another one of those special dice very soon. And here we are completing Zoga Flesh Eaters. Very, very easy quest. Took maybe only about 15 minutes. And yeah, that means we only have a couple of quests to go until we can complete Cabin Fever. Thank God, because I'm not really one for questing. Not a big fan of it. But either way, we're about to hand in Rumdeal, which is another. Like, I'm so glad that all these prerequisite quests were very quick. But yeah, there is Rumdeal completed. Couple of quest points. We actually got a lot of XP for our prayer, which is pretty cool. A little bit of farming and fishing XP as well. We actually got our hands on the Holy Wrench as well, which might actually come in handy for where the account's at the moment. If you didn't know, I believe it boosts the amount of prayer points you get per dose of prayer potion that you drink. So yeah, we're just turning in all those XP lamps. No rewards, no levels, sorry, unfortunately. But we did go down to May in Varrock and reclaim one of those dice. And now, because these are the tier 2 dice, they do give 500,000 GP instead of 250, which is amazing. So from here on out, questing is actually a pretty decent moneymaker. But there we go, another fortunate component and 500,000 this time. Alright guys, we are just back at the circus once again, and we are picking up an agility level, which is always amazing because no one likes training agility. So hopefully if we don't fail this obstacle thing, yep, there it is. 52 agility, so slowly getting up there, probably one of our lower stats and will always be one of our lower stats. But anyway, that's pretty cool. Now I think I'm going to go and train a little bit of summoning because that's, you know, I just want to get that up a little bit because we do have a little bit of extra cash in the bank now. So it's either going to be summoning or I'm going to do something else. I just need to try and beef up this episode a little bit because I feel like it is running a little bit shorter than some of the others, and I don't really want to upload an 8-minute video. So we're gonna find some stuff to do. Alright guys, we're coming in on 35 summoning. This is probably where we're gonna leave it for, I didn't get the level. Wait, oh, okay. I didn't have any fucking spirit shards. Alright, hang on, let me just buy some. Oh, I didn't mean to buy them all. Nope, stop. Jesus, this clip is getting so, let's just buy, okay. So, oh, for fuck's sake. Go there. This is probably going to be the end of the summoning grind because I still didn't get the level. I'm 100 XP off. Hang on. Okay, guys, as I was trying to say, we're going to stop the summoning grind here. I know we went from 31 to 35. Well, you know, we made a lot of fucking gains. I need to slow down. That's like, what, 4,000 XP? No, but seriously, like, we are almost out of charms. Like, the summoning grind isn't really going to start until we get the charming imp from dungeoneering and start some high level slayer. That's really when the charms start to really roll in. As for now, like, I can't really make that many. It's actually a really annoying skill to train in my current situation. So we're going to leave it there, and we're going to go and train a little bit of divination as well, do some caches, because of course we are wanting to unlock invention as soon as possible. And we do have 70 smithing and a fairly high crafting level, so we got to sort of match that with divination because it's only level 50. So we'll go do that, and then we'll see where we stand. Alright guys, that is going to do it for episode 15 of the Hardcore Iron Man from Scratch series. I hope you all enjoyed. Now, the reason you didn't see me go and train my divination is simply because, like, I really, really want to get this episode out, and it is already kind of late. It's been probably just over a week. I think it's been like a week and around 2 days now, and my goal was to do an episode a week, so it is a little bit late, so I really want to get this out as soon as possible, hopefully tonight. But either way, I think this episode actually had probably one of the largest amounts of progress in it compared to all the other episodes. We went from 64 to 70 smithing. We went from like 69 to 72 mining, which is a lot of XP. We unlocked lunar spells, completed lunar diplomacy, got a lot of prerequisite quests done for cabin fever for the black mask grind next episode. So it might not look it, but I mean, it actually did take quite a while, and there is actually quite a bit of progress made in this episode. So I'm really hoping you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did enjoy it, why not drop a like? Really lets me know that I'm doing a good job and keeping you guys entertained. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe down below and hit the bell so you do not miss an episode when it goes live. But guys, with all that out of the way, my name is Seno. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. See you guys. Hey guys, I would quickly like to give a shout out to all of my Patreon supporters. Well, all of them, all of one. It's only one at the moment, but you got to start somewhere. So to Trey Smith, thank you very much for kicking off the Patreon page and supporting the channel. It's very much appreciated, mate. Thank you. Alright guys, have a good day.